Now, I am so excited because in just 30 days' time, we will have the new winner for the Miss Universe crown 2023 happening in El Salvador. But on this video, let's take a look at Miss Universe contestants and the bio uploaded on the Miss Universe website. Let's take a look. Let's start with Australia. Mariah was born in 2001 and she advocates for girls' participation in sports because she works as a coach. Not only that, she will be graduating with a business marketing studies this year from the University of Melbourne. If she could have a superpower, it will be to fly. Because she loves the adrenaline rush. She's inspired by Bethany Hamilton, a professional saver. She's also a model, of course. I mean, that's why she's at the Miss Universe stage. Let's move right along to Aruba. Carol was born in 1996. Okay, she was raised in Aruba and she speaks four different languages. She advocates for mental health. And an interesting fact is that she's happy when she's eating pizza. She can't live without her skincare routine. I mean, every girl loves skincare routine. She's inspired by random, interesting conversations with strangers. Now we move along to Argentina. She was born in 1996 as well. Yamil is her name. She's 27 years of age and she was born in Argentina. She advocates for immigration, education, and wellness. She's happy when people extend their love and support to her, let them know how much they trust her, and give to the universe. She feels very lucky, okay, to be representing her country. She cannot live without a good book. Oh my goodness. She is a professional in social communication and specialist in public opinion. Wow. And political marketing. Go Argentina. Let's move on along with Albania. She was born in 1998. Andy is her name. She advocates for menstrual equity. I think Hannah's was advocating for the same advocacy. I love it. She has a combination of grace, knowledge, and a bold dreamer, and has a pure heart. She is most proud of representing the cause and changing women's life, okay, based on her own experiences. If she had to describe herself in one word, it will be grateful. She is the happiest when she's able to help the people around her. Wow. Let's move right along to Angola. Now, Anna was born in the year 2000. She advocates for healthy food access. Oh my goodness. She's committed to worthily representing her country, which is Angola. She's most proud of being brave in her life. If she could have a superpower, it will be to save life. She is inspired by herself. If she had to describe herself in one word, it will be simplicity. She's the happiest when she makes other people happy, and she cannot live without music. Go Angola. We move along to the Bahamas. Okay. Melissa was born in 1997 and she advocates for mitigating climate change. I mean, these are the topics that they always talk about at Miss Universe, so I'm not surprised. But anyway, she is environmental and climate scientist. Wow. Who is passionate about implementing sustainable living method and climate actions. Amazing. She's most proudly of her ability to push through the challenges as and when they arise. Amazing, smart lady. Let's move along to British Virgin Island. She was born in 1994 and she also advocates for mental health. She was born and raised in the beauty Britain Virgin Islands and she prides herself on being a family and community oriented woman. She's if she could have a superpower, it will be to teleport. She inspired by Jesus and nature. She's the happiest when she goes through sailings, and she can't live without Jesus. Bolivia. Stephanie was born in 1996. She's a self-empowered for women. That's her advocacy. An architect by profession with an aspiration of becoming greatly recognized interior designer. She's very proud of the woman she's become so far, and she's proud of the situations she had to overcome in her life. She's inspired by her mom because she's a great example. If she had to describe herself in one word, it would be empathic. Bahrain, I love her shot. Beautiful. She was born in 2004, advocates for empowering kids through art. Is the first Smile Chain ambassador from Bahrain. Amazing. She's most proud of having the courage to take risks and attempt new things in her life. Oh my goodness, I like him. She's inspired by someone, and her quote is, I think women aren't given enough credit for their ambition. If she would describe herself in one word, it will be resolute. Belgium. Emily was born in the year 2000 as well. She's a advocates for psychological support. Okay, she's 22 years of age, and she is Miss Belgium 2023. She her educational background is occupational therapy, and she's currently a professional Latin dancer. Wow, that's amazing. She's most proud of her desires to help people. If she could have a superpower, it would be the ability to go back in time and spend time with her mother who passed away in the year 2021. Oh, that's a sad story. Brazil. Maria was born in the year 2004, and she advocates for education. She is a model, a journalist student, and an advocate for the importance of education. Oh my goodness, she's proud of her journey to her accomplishment and her impact she's been able to cause through her social projects in her life. She is inspired by her faith and humanity. Go Brazil. Colombia, my favorite. Camila was born in the year 1995, and she advocates for mothers' empowerment. We all know she's a mom, right? So she's a journalist, a model, and a mom, a wife, and she provides them with training in mental health, finance, and entrepreneurship. That will be woman empowerment. Oh my goodness, I love her. She's proud of her family in her life. If she could have a superpower, it will be healing. Amazing. She's inspired by women. She's the happiest when she sees her daughter, and she cannot live without meditation. Now I have to comment on Colombia. She rose to my top 5. Okay, I love her. I don't know, she's strikingly somebody she's different from the past representative from Colombia, and I think they have an upper hand with her. I see her in the top 10, I see her in the top 5, but we'll just have to wait and see. Let's move right along to Costa Rica. Lisbeth was born in 1995 as well. She advocates for disability, and she's a native of Costa Rica, a graduate of the National University of Costa Rica with a degree in special education. Wow, she's most proud of the personal growth in her life. If she could have a superpower, it will be teleportation. She's inspired by rural women. Croatia. She was born in 2000. Andrea. She is a student of the Faculty of Teaching Education. She advocates for child well-being. She's most proud of her self-confidence. If she could have any superpower, it will be to mental and physical healing powers. Wow. She's inspired by people who see the good in others and do not give up on their dreams and believe in themselves. If she had to describe herself in one word, it will be empathic. Then we go to Czech Republic. Vanessa was born in the year 2003, and she advocates for sustainability in fashion, just like Arboni Gabriel. Her name is Vanessa, and she's a model, and she studied at the University of Logistics. She loves sports and working with kids. She's most proud of her work with kids in her life. If she could have any superpower, it will be mind reading. She's inspired by her amazing mother. If she would describe herself in one word, it will be friendly. We will see if she's going to be friendly with the girls because they'll soon make their way to El Salvador. Czech Republic, ladies and gentlemen. Chile! Celeste was born in 1999 and she advocates for the care of foster children. She's a 23-year-old public relations graduate, a sister, and a licensed health coach. She is passionate about children. Oh my goodness. She's the most proud of lasting differences she's made for children in need. If she could have a superpower, it would be the ability to read minds of others and feel their emotions and be able to provide solutions to everyone with the utmost compassion. Ladies and gentlemen, she cannot live without coffee. It is Chile. Up next is Cayman Island. She was born in 1997. She advocates for anti-bullying. She's a self-taught photographer and a videographer who owns her own photography business. The thing about life is that she's most proud of the ability to overcome any obstacle. If she had any superpower, it would be to fly, that she's able to travel anywhere and anyone at any time. Cambodia. She's yet to submit her bio, but we'll be watching her. She was born in the year 2000. Cameroon. Isi was born in the year 2000 and she advocates for breast cancer awareness. She's very pretty. She's a dedicated smile donor. She's most proud of her self-confidence in her life. It allows her to make risk and pushes herself to greater heights. If she could have any superpower, it would be the power to heal people. She's inspired by her mom because she's a strong woman and her role model. If she could describe herself in one word, it will be resilient. Canada. Get to know Madison. She advocates for eating disorder awareness. She's working in corporate transportation. She's most proud of her dedication to philanthropy in her life. If she could have a superpower, it would be healing and healing others, helping and healing others. She's inspired by the passion of empowering others and never let anyone struggle alone. If she had to describe herself in one word, it will be empowered. Curacao. Kim advocates for women in sports. She was born in 1997. She's 26 years of age. She's a passionate occupational therapist who loves assisting the elderly people to become more independent. She's proud of the milestone that she has achieved in her life. If she could have a superpower, it will be to able to heal people not only physically, emotionally, and spiritually as well. She's very focused woman. And if she had to describe herself in one word, I didn't get that. Anyway, Denmark. She was born in the year 2002. She advocates for equality and welfare of elders. Again, amazing. Oh my goodness, she's proud of her self-development in her life. If she could have a superpower, it would be to speak every language so she can communicate easily and with everyone, and that is needed at the Miss Universe competition. One word, it will be humble. Dominican Republic. I love her, but she hasn't submitted her bio to the Miss Universe organization. Sad. Ecuador. She was born in the year 2000. She empowers for women empowerment. She considers herself versatile, loyal, and caring. She is proud of her sensibility. And if she could have a superpower, it will be to help people suffering from cancer. Wow, that's good. She's inspired by her mom. And one way to describe her would be kind. She enjoys her country's food and she cannot live without her father's watch. Equatorial Guinea. Diana. She was born in 1997. She advocates for quality and accessible education. Economics graduate, currently studying to become a doctor. Oh my goodness. She's also a founder. She's proud of standing up for her dreams. If she could have any superpowers, it will be to read people's minds. Me too, baby girl. Me too. El Salvador is yet to submit her bio, which is sad because they're the host country. They should be like, up there. Egypt yet to submit her bio also. France, Diane, 1997, advocates for fighting racism and homophobia. Oh my goodness, I love it. She was born in Paris. What I know about her is she was a radio presenter and she loves getting over her complex of speaking in public. Wow. If she could have a superpower, it would be the power of healing. I love it. She's inspired by women all over the world. If she had to describe herself in one word, it will be perseverance. I love it. Because she had to represent Miss Universe before, but she was not ready in 2022. So now she's back with a bang. She's ready to fight for France. Finland. She was born in the year 2001. She advocates for aid to Ukraine refugees. That's very important. She's a 22-year-old law student and volunteer teacher for refugees living in Espoo, Finland. Oh my goodness, she's proud of her resilience in her life. If she could have any superpower, it will be stopping all wars, suffering by entering people's mind and removing all hatred. Germany. Helena was born in 1998. She advocates for children's education. She's 24-year-old education student from Germany and she's proud of her discipline in her life. If she could have any superpower, it would be flying. She's inspired by empathy. If she had to describe herself in one word, it would be bubbly. She's the happiest when she's by the ocean. She can't live without her sunshine. Wow. Myanmar. Amara was born in 1999. She advocates for girls' education. She holds a degree in computer science and is currently working as a professional runway model. She is proud of her career as a runway model and it has helped her journey. If she could have any superpower, it will be immortality, so she could help the community during outbreak without worrying about life. She's inspired by her mother. Go Myanmar. Mexico. Melissa was born 1998. She advocates for self-love and removing boundaries for women. Okay. She advocates for dreaming without limit. She's proud of being a psychologist and having created a project that impacts the world in her life. If she could have any superpower, it would be to help children healing magic. That's amazing. Norway. Julie was born 1995. She advocates for mental health and women empowerment. She's 28-year-old fashion designer from the capital of Norway. She's proud of her ability to cultivate empathy, understanding in her interactions with people she meets. She's inspired by emotions, art, sound, and people around her. Nigeria. She was born in 1996. Michelle. She advocates for women's rights. She made top 15 in Miss World 2017 as well as top model winner. She advocates for women empowerment. She's proud of her family in her life. If she could have a superpower, it would be healing. Netherlands. She was born in the year 2001. She advocates for empowerment and inclusivity. She is a transgender, by the way I understand things. She's 22-year-old Dutch woman. She grew up in the Netherlands. She's proud of coming out experience in her life. Oh my gosh, Pakistan. Erica was born in 1998. She advocates for anti-gender bias. I love that. Erica Roman is 24-year-old from Pakistan and she belongs to the 1% of the country's minority as a Christian. She's proud of standing up for what she believes in. Panama. She was born in 1997. She advocates for human rights for all, specifically migrants. She recognized diversity as a starting point for building her country's identity. If she could have any superpower, it would be the ability to teleport. Nepal. Nepal was born in the year 2000. She advocates for body positivity. She is very determined, resilient, and a genuine woman who embraces her true essence of nature without fear. She's proud of self growth in her life. People's favorite, Nicaragua. She was born in the year 2000. She advocates for mental health and a communication graduate. She's proud of her degree in her life. If she could have a superpower, it would be elemental nemesis. I don't know what that is. Namibia. She was born in the year 2000. She advocates for youth empowerment. She's a 23-year-old fashion model and marketing strategist. She's proud of overcoming challenges in her life. If she could have a superpower, it would be to time travel. Me too. Okay, me too. Switzerland. She was born in 1997. She advocates for physical and mental health. She's 26-year-old Swiss with a degree of business administration and she has a decade of experience. She's proud of always staying true to herself. South Africa, my home country. She was born in 1996. She also advocates for women empowerment. She's the first person with an Indian heritage to represent her country since Miss South Africa 1997. Yes, so she's the second. She's proud of her life, never allowing any setback to determine her determination. And if she could have a superpower, it would be to speak every language in the world. I love that. She's happiest when she's surrounded by the people she loves. She cannot live without sugar. She has been inspired by women who worked their own journey and have proved time and time again that it's possible for women to make it. Thailand. People's favorite, she advocates for women's financial. She's a young female entrepreneur. She's proud of being an inspirational leader and creating little step project in her life. If she could have any superpower, it would be an ability to speak every language in the world. That's true. She's inspired by helping people. If she had to describe herself in one word, it would be to be courageous. She's the happiest when she sees happiness from other people that she has helped. Then we go to Puerto Rico. She was born 1998. She advocates for mental health. She's 25-year-old and she describes herself as helpful, critical, and courageous. She's a graduate in psychology student. Oh my goodness, she's proud of transforming wounds into actions in her life. If she could have any superpower, it would be the ability to communicate with animals. She's inspired by the tenacity she's witnessed in people's personal journey. Spain. She was born 1996. She advocates for racial equality and she's also a model. She's proud of her resilience. If she could have any superpower, it would be to time travel. She's inspired by the courage, life stories, and strength of women around the world. If she had to describe herself in one word, it will be a fighter. She's the happiest when she helps others. I can't live without her Great Dane. Oh my goodness. Then we move on to Slovakia. She was born in 2000. She advocates for sustainability in fashion. She's 22-year-old, currently a third-year student. Okay. She's proud of her studies and the success that she earned in her modeling in her life. If she could have any power, it would be to eliminate child labor. She's inspired by strong and independent women around the world. Saint Lucia. She was born in 1998. She advocates for inclusivity in education. Her life mission is to mold young girls through education, advocacy, and pageantry while encouraging them to live their best authentic selves. She's proud of fulfilling her childhood dream of becoming Miss Universe Saint Lucia. If she could have a superpower, it would be to give love. Singapore. She advocates for seeking justice. She's a personal trainer and an entrepreneur known for her body positivity. She's proud of perseverance and resilience she has shown in her life. If she could have a superpower, it will be ability to heal others, as this could save lives and reduce suffering. Peru. She was born in 1998. She advocates for increasing the accessibility of, I don't know for what. She's a former junior Olympic medalist. Oh my goodness, and she survived a rare disease that has made her grateful for every moment of her life. She's proud of winning junior Olympic medal in her life. If she could have a superpower, it would be to teleport. Poland. She advocates for mental education. Is someone who's always striving for progress and embracing challenges. She's proud of the person she's become in her life. She is inspired by her parents. If she could describe herself in one word, it will be to be energetic. Portugal. She's yet to submit her bio, so we're just gonna skip her, okay? We'll wait for her to update her bio. Philippines. She advocates for autism acceptance, inclusivity, and education. Michelle was born in 1995, so she's 28-year-old entrepreneur, and she's proud of being able to see the good in everything that happens in her life. If she could have a superpower, it would be the power to control time, because it's the only resource you cannot stop, take back, or control. That's true. That's very true. And we have to Paraguay, 1994. She's advocates for fighting human trafficking. That's amazing. She's proud of growing up and achieved things in her life. If she could have any superpower, it would be distill negative thoughts and share wisdom. She's inspired by her social project and foundations to ensure that more women do not fall into human trafficking. If she had to describe herself in one word, it will be authenticity. Then we move along to Ukraine. She advocates for peace. Okay, she's a singer, pianist, a composer who shares her musical expression to promote the importance of world peace. I love that. She could have a superpower, ability to erase negative thinking. She's inspired by the Ukrainian people who are overcoming their struggle with dignity and strength. Amazing. She's the happiest when she's in contact with other beings. Lovely. USA is yet to submit her bio, so we'll just have to wait and see. But a lot of people love her. She's in my top 10. Venezuela. She advocates for mental health and body positivity. She is a flight attendant. She's the most proud of her resilience. If she could have a superpower, it would be teleportation. She's inspired by her family. If she had to describe herself in one word, it will be passionate. She's the happiest when she helps people. Vietnam. She advocates for women reproduction health. She has a strong personality, a great sense of humor. She's proud of her ability to self-lead in her life. If she could have any superpower, it will be teleportation. She's inspired by her family. Trinidad and Tobago. Faith was born in 1998. She's advocating for fighting childhood disease. Oh my goodness, that's amazing. She's proud of diversity of her achievements in her life. I must say she's really beautiful. She can describe herself in one word, it will be passionate. She can't live without good food and new experiences. She is happiest when she can spend time interacting with the people of varying cultures, learning from their experiences. So she's gonna fit right well at the Miss Universe competition. I don't see why not. Zimbabwe. She's 21-year-old fashion designer and a model living and working in Zimbabwe. She advocates for financial inclusion, in the informal sector for women. Amazing. If she could have a superpower, it would be to X-ray vision. She's inspired by her fear and failure of mediocrity. If she had to describe herself in one word, it would be spontaneous. At 21, I love her. She can't live without her sewing machine because she's a fashion designer, right? Anyway, these are some of the Miss Universe candidates and the biopics. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this episode because this is the longest episode I've ever done in this channel. I love Miss Universe competition, so I thought, why not introduce the girls fully, no shortcuts. Okay, we're going to be seeing the competition on November the 18th in El Salvador. I hope you tune in.